So I've been doing a lot of 3D animation for my upcoming psychological thriller with the working title Together. So I thought I'd show you how it's like to animate a 3D character in Cinema 4D. I don't consider myself an animator per se, I'm just a filmmaker trying to do cool stuff with my 3D software. So if you want to go more in depth, you probably should look elsewhere. But if you want to know how I do it from a filmmaker's perspective, let's dive right in. Alright, so here we have our friendly neighborhood human-sized cockroach. I believe you met him before. Anyway, I'll start to animate auto-keying here in Cinema 4D. And then I'll choose my torso and my arm control. So let's say we want to make him take one step. That should be easy enough, right? So now after I keyframe these parts of his body, I will jump forward in the timeline. Maybe a couple of seconds later, I will take his entire torso with his hands and move him forward, like so. But of course, we need to animate his legs as well. From here, I'm going to select one of his legs. Let's take his left leg. So now we have to think about what's going to happen. So if he starts here and take that step, he should probably be moving his legs forward here. So let's try that. Let's see how that looks like. So now we have one footstep like this. That's pretty neat. So now we can work with his right leg. Let's see. So I basically want him to end up here. I will set my keyframe and I will back it up, and then I will just pull his leg back. I will delay the keyframes on the left leg, so let's see what that does. So now first his right leg, and now his... Okay, cool. We're starting to get there. Let's see. Alright, that's cool. So I believe we need to expand the torso animation, and also I'm going to try to lower him a little bit. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's a good start. So now what I'm going to do is to make his foot go off the ground in the middle of these two positions. So we have a little bit of an arc in the footstep. So I'm going to select his leg here. So now around here, I want to raise his foot a little bit, like so. So now just make a little bit of fine-tuning on his torso. So what I'm going to do is to take his torso and his arms and rotate it a little bit forward, something like this. So now I've added some up and down animation on his torso and hands. That looks pretty cool. So I discovered that I could put these tags on my controllers on the character, because when I enable these tags, for example on his torso and spine and arms, and enable these, you will see that he will get this slow, smooth oscillation on these body parts. And this is a pretty cool trick to make the character come alive a little bit more, because you add these random movements into the character. So let's say we go crazy with the torso vibration here. Make this pretty obvious with the 10-degree movement. Now he's really moving. Now he just can't stand still. So that is only the rotation of the torso. Let's say we back it up a little bit. Let's put a 5, 5, 5 and go nuts on the position. Damn, now he's moving a lot. Okay, so let's back it up a little bit. Let's say 5, 5, 5. Yeah, that's pretty cool. As you can see, his hands is a little bit too static. So if I go into his hands and select the Vibrate tag, and we change these to maybe 2, 2, 2. So now he's moving his hands as well. That's pretty cool. Pretty fast way to just add some dynamic motion to your character. So obviously this is not perfect. It's just to show you how a basic animation would look like. From here on out, I would be finessing this thing. You know, looking at the animation through all kinds of perspective to see that it works from all kinds of angles. And basically just ask yourself, why does this look like crap? Pinpoint why that is. That is all I got for this one, but I will be doing the same walkthrough for my character I created in my upcoming psychological thriller, but that will be in a couple of weeks. So if you want to see that, stick around. I will see you in the next one. Bye!